Alright guys, so I didn't really want to have to make this video, to be honest, because I hoped it wouldn't get to this stage. However, we're at a stage now where it's probably right that I let you all know what's going on. So you need what's called an electronic travel authorization, or an ETA, to get into Canada, which was compulsory from March this year, so I didn't actually have to fill one out when I went last year. And you basically fill all your details out and they grant you a visa. Usually these are granted within minutes, so I did it 2 weeks ago thinking I'd have plenty of time. And Canadian immigration say that they will come back to you within 72 hours to let you know if it's either been granted or whether you need to provide extra documentation, etc. They did come back to me in 72 hours and say we need you to provide extra documentation, but it wasn't until over a week after that that they actually let me know what that documentation was. And it turns out I needed a police clearance certificate to clear my criminal record, even though I don't have one. So I applied for the certificate. I paid just over £100 to get that, for it to arrive today, Friday the 7th. To hopefully upload to immigration, and they would grant that by Monday. It was still all very, very short notice, last minute, but I kind of had hope that that would happen. However, I do want to give a massive shout out to Royal Mail for fucking up my delivery, to be perfectly honest. They didn't have enough transport or something, and therefore the document didn't get to me today like it should have done, and probably won't be with me until tomorrow morning, Saturday the 8th. It's then got to be uploaded to immigration and then got to be authorised by the Canadian authorities before they'll let me board a flight or fly to Canada. So at this stage, I'm probably about 99% sure that I won't be going to Canada on Monday. As you can imagine, absolutely gutting for me. Everything's ready to go. My bag's basically packed. There's no option to reschedule my flight either, so I'm gonna have to pay for another flight to Canada, but I don't know when that flight will be because I need to wait, obviously, until I've got this visa in my hand before I will be able to book to go to Canada. Yeah, it's gut-wrenching, really. I'm not even massively upset. I'm more frustrated and angry because I know I'm still going to be going, but it's the expense of another flight. You know, I was ready to go on Monday, everything was ready to happen, and I just think if this is the first leg of my journey, then what is to come? What is to come, eh? I've got to do another 8 countries or something like that, so I can't even get into Canada at the moment, so yay, this is a fun experience. I'm just trying to remain as positive as I can. I'm just trying to, I don't know, I've contacted everybody I could possibly contact to try and resolve it. The police department that issued the certificate said they can't do anything but post it, they can't email it to me or anything like that. And obviously Canadian immigration, they don't care, they don't want to kind of help you get in the country, they'll just process them as and when they get to them. So I'm not hopeful that they're going to be pulling in too many favours or, you know, pushing for my document to be processed. So there is still a very, very small chance that I could fly on Monday, but I just wanted to put a bit of a video up tonight just to let you all know that that's highly unlikely. So yeah, the journey is over before it began currently. But I'm trying not to be too dramatic because I will be going, but it's just when and how much it's going to cost me is the question. So I guess for now it's just a waiting game, see what happens, and as soon as I know more I'll update you. Monday, as far as I'm concerned at the moment, is not happening, but watch this space for more updates. Speak to you soon.